What's going on, ADK Sports Performance family? Coach Ryan here with another Coach's Corner. This week I wanted to talk about something that's not super fun to talk about, but it is something that unfortunately is inevitable to happen across your athletic career for most people, which is going to be injuries. Fortunately, it's a part of sports. People get hurt. Sometimes they're major, sometimes they're minor, but injuries are part of training and they're part of sports especially. But one big thing that we've actually had to have some conversations with some of our athletes with is training around injuries. And just because you are injured doesn't mean that you're not able to train. A lot of times people think that because they rolled their ankle, they broke their arm, whatever the injury may be, that they are totally unable to train. And frankly, that's just not true. Obviously, you want to consult with your doctor first prior to training with an injury, but it is absolutely possible to train with pretty much any injury, so long as you're willing to work at it. So if you're someone who has a rolled or sprained ankle, you still have a whole nother leg that works just fine, and you have two arms that work fine, you have a core that works fine. So you can train that non-affected side as well as your upper body. So it's really just figuring out what are you able to do and not focusing as much on what you can't do because of that injury. And that's really helpful in a couple ways, one of which is your mindset. Trying to stay as positive as you can. Unfortunately, it stinks you're not able to get on the field with your teammates and practice and play, but you are still able to get after it in the gym and train that non-affected side of that injury. And you can continue to get better in some aspects. And there's also a lot of research that shows that if you train the non-injured side, it actually helps reduce the muscle loss on the injured side, so it's going to help you get back to 100% a little bit sooner. Our coaches have all had injuries themselves and trained around them, as well as worked with many athletes who have injuries and helped them get back to the field sooner by staying training through their injury and that recovery process. So if you are an athlete and you find yourself injured, or you're a parent of an athlete that is injured, feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to work on solutions that are going to work for your athlete and let you know how we can safely keep your athlete in the weight room and get them back out on the field a little bit sooner. Catch you guys next week.